Hey, Dex. We are Rich, Jen, Dexter and Penny, and we're on our first family trip as a four to Disney World. And we're only here for a week. We're also travelling during the busy Disney World marathon season, which I'm also taking part in. Our first stop is Magic Kingdom, but first we head to Disney Springs. So we've just arrived into Disney Springs. So we are here on January 4th right now, and they still have the Christmas tree. Just come into World of Disney, which is a massive Disney shop in Disney Springs. Jen was saying, oh, it's the biggest Disney shop in the world. I thought that was a fact. It might be. And she was like, I don't know, probably is. Whenever we come to Disney Springs, we always come here because it is ace. So we're looking to get a 2024 pin, and when we were in Disneyland Paris, we spoke about how we couldn't get any dated pins. This is how you do pins with dates on them. There's loads of options. But I think we're going to go for this glittery one here. So we're in a shop just at the back of kind of Disney Springs near the Christmas shop. I'll put the name of it up here now because I can't remember what it is. Basically, if you've got kids that like Toy Story in particular, there's loads of Toy Story things here. Dex is in his element, just having a little look. And if you look up, you can see some aliens being held by the claw. Compared to World of Disney, which is at the front, which is absolutely rammed, like in the evening time, there's hardly anyone in here, and it's a really spacious shop as well, so it's quite easy to navigate. Spins around. Watch your face. Is that from the Buzz Lightyear ride? So we just went to Earl of Sandwich for the first time actually. We just got some tater tots, some mac and cheese, and I've got a turkey sandwich, so we'll see how this goes. So what would you give the Earl of Sandwich mac and cheese out of 10?
Out of 10? Give it a 4. 4. A 5.
I would give this sandwich a 7 out of 10. For any of those that thought Jen was being harsh with a 4 out of 10 for the mac and cheese, I give it a 2 out of 10. It's rubbish. So we're in the Star Wars trading post in Disney Springs, and for any Star Wars nerds like me out there who want to buy their own lightsaber, personally, I don't think you should buy the ones here or at Galaxy's Edge. Whenever I get sort of really nerdy about stuff, I research it a lot. Basically, if you're going to buy sort of a realistic lightsaber for display that, you know, looks like one from the films that you can also kind of play around with, buy an Art Sabers one instead. They're just better. They look like the ones in the film. The one that they sell here are really chunky if you want to have the blade in it. Anyway, that's my nerdy 2 cents on lightsabers. We're just at the bus terminal now, waiting for the bus to our hotel from Disney Springs, and just a shout out to Disney for doing it right. This bus terminal where we're at is just so well made. Everything's signposted.
It just looks nice.
And it just looks nice. Jen said it looks a bit like platform 9 3/4 here, which it kind of does. There's queues for each resort. Then you get into the right queue and your bus comes and takes you there. Really easy. So a quick note on the weather. It's now early Jan. It's night time and I'm freezing.
But wearing shorts.
I am wearing shorts because I was like, I refuse to wear, you know, jeans or anything, and I am freezing. My knees are currently together. You see it? That's what you do when you're cold. Freezing. Every shop you've been going in, I've been like, did he sell pants? But yeah, it is cold. Like, people always say, oh, you'll need a layer at night. It is, it's not Baltic, it's not like uncomfortably cold, but it's not comfortably warm either. Yeah, just be prepared. We got here last night, so we've just kind of got ourselves ready this morning. We're going to do Magic Kingdom first. And before we go, we just thought we'd do a quick room tour. Dexter and Penny are ready to go. Alright, little man, good to go? Yeah. So we're staying in Disney All-Stars Music. Disney All-Stars Music. Can't get my head around saying that. So there's music, sports, and movies. We're staying in music, and so far it's great. It's just a typical Disney hotel, really well themed. The rooms are, you know, it's like more on the budget side, so it's not the greatest in terms of luxury. It's pretty much like what you need, but there's like little bits of Disney theme. And this here, the second bed, folds into the wall, so there was a little table there. And what else have we got? We got a little tea and coffee station with some Joffrey's coffee actually, which is good. Me just destroying everything here. 2 double beds, yeah. It's a bit of a mess at the minute because we're kind of just getting ready to go and all that. Here's the bathroom with lots of stuff out. Lots of nappies, getting ironed as well, which is worth noting. And then you've got a separate toilet here, and then shower, and you get toiletries Also worth noting. But yeah, we're going to go into the park now. Might sound a bit obvious, especially for people who used to go in Disney, but make sure when you go to the park, you get yourself a badge, celebrating whatever it is, whether it's Fairs Visit or, for me, Disney Marathon. And Jen's got a birthday one as well because it's her birthday soon, but it's definitely worth having just because sometimes you get special treatment. People will be like, oh, it's nearly your birthday, have a free something. So that's always worth doing. I've also made a bold choice this vlog series. I have trainers with me, but to the park, I'm wearing Crocs with socks. Specifically because I think they're comfy and my mother-in-law doesn't like Crocs and socks. This is just for you, Paula.
You're welcome.
But here we go. He's excited. Dexter, are you ready to go? So it's night time. It's not night time, but night time. So it's dark right now because it's first thing in the morning. You can kind of see like the guitars behind me and stuff like that. Yeah, and there's like a Cadillac on the grass over there. What I like about this hotel is the pool area. All the different rooms split into different buildings are formed around the pool area, which is really nice. So there's like the rock section, the jazz section, the calypso section. It's just really, really well themed. We got here last night. It was a long travel day yesterday, and the second you get in, even in reception, it's nothing special, this hotel. It's just well themed, you know, there's just enough. It's just a Disney hotel, do you know what I mean? The second we got here last night, we were so glad we went and stayed in a Disney hotel, because even the staff, the way the staff are, it just feels like you're starting your trip right. There's also quite a substantial shop in this hotel, and there's bus terminals right near reception as well. And I also think they have, on certain nights, they have like a movie night, almost like a drive-in cinema movie night. And they also do like roasting marshmallows. That's just near the lobby area as well. Also, quick tip, we haven't done this yet. It can be a bit frustrating when you're waiting for the buses, and obviously your bus isn't coming. If you're staying where we are in building 3, which is like the far end of All-Star Music, All-Star Sports is near there. So if you see an All-Star Sports bus, you can probably just get on that, walk from the lobby and go straight to All-Star Music. It's probably quicker than, you know, if you wait an extra 10 minutes for the All-Star Music bus. Like I say, I haven't done that yet, but I said to someone in the lobby yesterday, does that make sense? Am I mad coming up with that? And they were like, no, like some people do that. There's also quite a substantial arcade in our hotel, and they have a restaurant.
Think of like your typical quick service,
Yeah.
mixed with IKEA, that's what they always remind me of.
Yeah, so you got like your little walk-up desk where you go and get your food. Yeah, so I've just asked, breakfast here opens at 6:30.
So I think the shop opens at, apparently it's meant to be 7:30, but it's been opening at 7 the past few days. Mickey Mouse! He's there.
So a quick point on Genie Plus. I've been trying to get an answer for this and not been able to get a straight answer, but I just had a good chat with a cast member. So if you're like 2 parents and you want to do parent swap, I've been trying to figure out the best above board way of getting on a ride and doing parent swap, the most affordable way, by using Genie Plus. So whoever's going to use Genie Plus, if you're going to do parent swap, by the way, one of you queues up, goes on the ride, and then you can get a ticket to say, I want to let my other adult come on the ride with the kid, maybe up to 2 people. But I was wondering if there's a way of using that in conjunction with Genie Plus, and basically maybe one of you is paying for Genie Plus. You can't do that. They will ask that both of you got Genie Plus. So for example, if I paid for Genie Plus and I got on the ride using like a lightning lane, whoever uses my parent swap, like Jen, would need a Genie Plus as well. The adult who's coming on would need a Genie Plus. You can't just pay for one of yours. They won't allow that. Hopefully that wasn't too long-winded. Both adults using parent swap will need Genie Plus if one of you is going to try and use Genie Plus.
Today is a very exciting day because this is Penny's first Disney park and first time seeing a Disney castle. So it should be very cute. I'm also rocking my birthday badge. My birthday in a month, but I'm 30, so I'm celebrating in Disney.
These are some of the quick breakfast options at our hotel, the bakery section. There's donuts, there's cookies. What rides did you want to go on today?
That chocolate.
Up a resort mug, one of these here.
And there's about 5 colours you can get them in.
Yeah, different colours. So you buy them at the resorts. There's $21.99. $21.99.
I don't know how much with tax.
Plus tax. And you can only fill it, well, basically it's free refills, as much as you want, hot and cold drinks. But you can't use them, you can't refill them in the park, you've got to refill them at resort. So refill them every morning, refill them when you come back at night. So just keep that in mind. For $21.99, I still think
it's a nice souvenir.
Yeah, it's a nice souvenir. I think if you kind of give it a little bit of effort, you'll make your money back, I think, quite easily. But with us having kids as well, it'd be good to kind of, or just basically traveling as a family, it'd be good to kind of split the drink between us. So that's probably worth it, I'd say. We've just got to the bus terminal at Magic Kingdom. Just a quick note on virtual queues. So in Magic Kingdom, the only virtual queue is Tron. The thing is, you get on at 7 AM, you refresh it, and you try and get your space. If you don't get it the 7 AM one, there's a 1 PM one. We tried the 7 AM one. As you can see in the video I'll put in now, I tried at 6:59, refreshed it to try and just get a little bit early. Gone.
I was doing it as well.
Yeah, Jen was doing it as well.
It's a lovely backtrack with the ground floor doing in the background.
So didn't manage to get in, so that's just luck of the draw really. So I might try again at 1 PM, but that's virtual queue for you. It's a bit of hot luck. We're just about to get here for early magic hours at 7:30 for rope drop. We have a rough plan. We're going to try and get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with Dex. We think he's about just about the right height, if not a centimetre too short, but we'll see. If not there, we're going to go Buzz Lightyear, It's a Small World and Jungle Cruise. They're kind of the top priority ones in terms of making the most of early magic hours and being able to get on with Dex. And Penny, with a few of them as well. So here we go. Christmas tree is still here. Right, let me know when you see the castle, okay? Where's the castle next there? Yeah, we're gonna beat all Wow! So, am I right in thinking early entry 7:30, but any guests can come in, you just can't go on any attractions?
Yeah, what I'm thinking is on Main Street they can come in, but they can't go past.
I don't remember that. We've just basically walked to the edge of some attractions. Oh, we didn't have early entry last time.
When we come last time, we
Yeah,
stayed in the villa.
So yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh, you can't go until 7:30 if you're not unless you're in a resort. Not necessarily, you just can't go on any attractions. So we had to kind of scan our tickets again to get kind of past the edge of each land. So we just walked past Tomorrowland. I had to scan again.
Oh wow, there's the Encanto meet. Just to the right of the castle. Wow, look at that.
Yeah. That's cool.
new.
Yeah. This way. Right, so our first ride, we're managing to hopefully walk on and Buzz Lightyear. Dex's been asking for this for months, it's his favourite ride, so. We tried Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, it was absolutely rammed, so here we are. Who's that?
Detecting more trouble in Sector 9. Alex to work with that nefarious criminal.
Where's it?
Where are we now? Small World. So It's a Small World is a walk on, about a 5-minute wait. So made up to get on that now. So Dex, did you like It's a Small World?
Yeah,
You liked It's a Small World. And you know, half an hour in, Penny's falling asleep.
2 rides, knackered.
So what we found with previous Pirates of the Caribbean rides, the opening times tend to be staggered, like not early magic hours, not general admission, just a little bit after. So instead of 7:30 or 8, it's actually 8:30 it opens, or 8:25. So we've just got in, literally to the ride, the rope lifted and we walked on. So just keep that in mind. We say it every time, but honestly, the damp water smell here, it's amazing. Heads up for anyone who's actually going to queue in here, we always say it, but the Pirates queue really isn't that bad. Look at us walking now. When you're in like a half an hour queue, you're probably walking about this fast for a lot of it because it's a massive queue and it's such a good experience. Where are we, Dex? Pirates, yeah. So to confirm, we can all come on Pirates, even Penny. And Dexter. I've said it once and I'll say it again. If you're on Pirates of the Caribbean, you don't have your light on your phone, either for photos or for video. Someone on that ride then was filming the entire way with the light on the phone. It just ruins the experience for everyone else. So we just managed to get on the Enchanted Tiki room, which was good to get in early because around dinner time, from what I remember, it usually gets really, really busy. So we basically just walked on that. There was no queue. There was hardly anyone in there. That was really nice. I think Penny liked it more than Dexter. Penny was really looking at the different birds and things like that. So we're just having a quick pit stop. While Jen's feeding Penny and Dexter's having a quick refuel. Just a quick one on park opening times. Park opening times do fluctuate day to day. Some days Magic Kingdom is open for early entry at 7:30. Other days it's 9:30, and you literally just need to keep checking the My Disney Experience app. That will also dictate when the buses from your hotel will be. So some buses start at 6:45. Like an hour before, and some start at 7:30. It fluctuates, so just make sure you're checking the app in the morning. Look at Jen, Disney mum.
Dexter and Rich are going on Dexter's first roller coaster. He's going on the Barnstormer, and it's over near Dumbo with all like the circusy rides, and so we'll see what he's like on this. He's never been on the roller coaster before because he's too short, but this one he can.
We're gonna go on the roller coaster? Yeah. It'll be good. There's only a 5-minute wait as well. It tends to be, because it's the far end of the park in Fantasyland, it doesn't seem to be a queue ever. So that's where we're going now. Right near Fantasyland station as well, which is over the far end. Are you ready? Woo-hoo! Did you like that? Yeah. Yeah. Touch and go for a second there.
Did you like that ride? Yeah. Were you super brave?
It was like that the whole time. And I was like, do you like it? It was like, I like that ride. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure he was going to be sick. Jen's just gone with Dex on Dumbo. And I think after Dumbo we're going to go to a Mickey and Friends meet and greet in the back of Fantasyland, which starts at 10 AM, and I think it might be a good opportunity to meet the likes of Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy. I think that'll be a good win. I have a tendency to do really, really stupid stuff. I've been sat filming the Dumbo ride, wondering where Jen is. I thought she went on a couple of minutes ago. Don't know where she's gone. Can't even see her in the queue. So there's the Dumbo ride. There's also the Dumbo ride. You go in the queue and you get divided into 2 rides. Do you know what? Didn't even notice it. I've been sat filming the wrong ride. And then Jen rang me and was like, Rich, what are you doing? Come and film us, we're about to go on the ride. She's watching me just film the wrong ride. Anyway, it's about to start, so I better start filming. This weather right now at 10:30 in the start of Jan is absolutely perfect. There's no humidity. It's probably around 20 or something like that.
The best way I find is to take a picture and put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it'll come up with a temperature.
This is kind of like lovely British summer weather. It's not too hot, there's no breeze, there's no humidity, it's just spot on. I might even flirt with the idea of taking my Spirit jersey off.
20 degrees.
20 degrees, what a guess.
Is it? We're going on the carousel of progress, aren't we? The building's spinning around, isn't it?
I really like the Carousel of Progress. It's a proper traditional Disney thing. If you like the likes of It's a Small World, things like that, it's really good. And if nothing else, it's 20 minutes to just have a little sit down. Dragon? Whoa. Why are they doing the fire breathing anymore? We'll find out. No. So I'm already very dubious about Lightning Lane and Genie Plus and whether it's, well, I don't think you should be paying for something you're already paying for, if that makes sense. So I don't agree with it, but we just come to Haunted Mansion. Can you see, basically, that massive queue there is the Lightning Lane queue. That's what you're paying to queue in. I just think it's ridiculous. It's just mad. Is that parade fun? Yeah. So what ride are we going on now? Haunted Mansion. Is it a spooky ride? What do we say when something's spooky? Ooh, it's very spooky. We're in Columbia Harbour House, we've got some food, clear the space. So we just got the basic chicken strips and chips, and then I got some salmon.
Yeah, it was like a honey glazed salmon.
Yeah, honey glazed salmon. So we got a kid's chicken and chips. He's right in, he's starving. We got an adult's chicken strips and chips, and I got the fish. And you get a drink with the kids. We also got a Coke. You get 2 ice waters free. Comes to $41, I think. I don't think that's too bad. For Disney, it's expensive for what it is.
Rich and Dax are just going on $7 mine train, so me and Penny are going on with the food.
Dex is tall enough to go on $7 mine train, aren't you? Just about this is what this ride is, Snow White. 7 Dwarfs Mine Train ride. If you come and do this ride, it's definitely worth doing the queue. Once you get inside, there's loads of like interactive glowing diamonds that you can play with. Although, looking at it now, I think we're going to skip that because the queue's not that busy. Hi ho!
Two hearts running wild.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Oh, go with the fun. We were just on 7 Dwarfs Mine Train on the back. That's the fastest bit.
So Rich and Dax have just come off 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. Me and Penny just come off Winnie the Pooh. And I've just seen that the Little Mermaid Voyage Under the Sea is only a 5-minute wait. So Rich is running over to Buzz Lightyear with Dax. So I'm running over to Little Mermaid with Penny. But these are great rides for kids because it's just a story. You sit in like a really nice slowly moving dune buggy in. They're my favourite.
Jen just spoke to someone in a queue who had a pram, so you're not allowed prams in the queue. However, the lady said that she basically spoke to guest services and she said she was on her own with 2 kids. Very young kids, and she had a bad shoulder. So they let her take the pram in the queue. They basically give a red tag for the pram and she can take it in. She said she's told a bit of a white lie saying she had a bad shoulder, but I don't know, just keep that in mind. I don't see any harm in taking the prams in the queue. And you don't have to collapse it on the bus. I don't really see any harm in telling that white lie.
She needed help while they were young.
Yeah, she needed. I mean, to be honest, we could do with the pram. It would be so much easier if we had a pram. So that's worth keeping in mind. But something me and Jen have kind of just done for the first time this morning is like divide and conquer. I took Dex, she took Penny. Me and Dexter, within the first half an hour of the ride's opening, got on Seven Dwarfs and Buzz, and Jen got on Winnie the Pooh and Little Mermaid. So we went on 4 rides in half an hour, and now we're in the queue for Jungle Cruise. So, you know, if you're adults with multiple kids, it's possible to do that.
Yeah, they're getting ready to charge the boat. Luckily, I only carry cash. But don't worry, guys, I can scare them off for you the same way that I scared off my ex-boyfriend. It's the 8th wonder of the world! The backside of water! Oh,
Say thank you.
We just did the Jack Sparrow meet and that was really good. He was a little bit late and no one knew where he was. There was a guy at the front of the queue who was like fuming, and then he just appeared behind the guy just in the front of the queue behind the gate, and I was surprised he is, and the guy was just like, what? I was like, check behind you, and he was just like, it was great. It's just near the pirate ride, just to the side near the shop.
So me and Penny are just going to meet Tiana and Rapunzel.
Come on, I'm coming. Come on, I'll sit next to you.
We're doing one way through the castle.
So you get in this at the top of Main Street and drive down. A lot of people don't know you can do it, so it just kind of sits here and no one gets in, but me and Dex are going to ride down. We're going to go to the castle, little man. You get to wave at Mummy. Me and Dex just come on the people mover after me. The river's really good if you just want a good look at Tomorrowland and a nice relaxing sit down. It's great. Are we ready? Thank you. Are we ready? Yeah. Pretzel and cheese dip. So me and Dex have just come to the Country Day Jamboree. I've never been to this before. I have no idea what it is. And it lasts about 10 minutes, I think, so we're going to see what it's about. So we just come to the Baby Care Centre, which is just at the bottom of Main Street, to your left if you're walking down towards the castle. Penny, she's had a bit of an upset stomach all morning. She's been crying, which is not like her.
She's teething.
Or she's teething, so we just wanted a bit of Calpol, which is in the hotel. So we've just come here, Jen explained it to them, and they just give her a little syringe here, which is basically the American version of Calpol, and all this is free. They take your details. Yeah. But that's just really good service to have. We're just going to give it to Penny now. Just seen that they're doing marshmallows outside our lobby. So we're going to do some marshmallows, I think.
Do you know what? She's starting the fire and she's making sure the fire stays there.
So they do marshmallow toasting free of charge. You get a little bag of marshmallows every night here at the hotel. So that's really good.
Is that nice?
We're doing Magic Kingdom today. We're doing a family holiday with kids. Do you feel that Magic Kingdom is like a completely separate experience to the other parks? Don't you think it just feels more chaotic?
1000%. With all the other parks, I feel like you could literally go around in a circle, do everything. You might wait a bit.
Maybe that's
in
what
Magic Kingdom, I've never heard anyone say they go into Tomorrowland and work their way around. Like you're literally zipping back into. Add the parade aspect, and you've got to like weave in and out of everything.
Each park, after the original Disneyland or Magic Kingdom, each park then had its own distinct personality. Epcot was about exploration, Hollywood Studios was about film, Animal Kingdom was about animals. Magic Kingdom is all of those things crammed into one. So it feels like you need to go on everything and experience loads of individual things. I think Magic Kingdom, you can go and just experience it. With the other parks, it just feels like you're automatically, the second you step in there, on theme, and you know what you're getting and everything's cohesive, and it's just easier to enjoy at a slower pace. Do you think there's like more? Do you think there's a more feeling of FOMO?
Probably.
Because it's like, well, you've got to do this. Because it was the first one. Well, you've got.
Literally zip back into. There's a plane.
So we're on the bus, and Dex has fell asleep in my hand. We just got off the bus. We've been waiting for Dex to have a nap all day. The jet lag's hit him really hard, and when kids get overtired and they're sort of like really hyperactive but then really ratty and they need a nap, Dexter, it's very obvious when Dexter gets like that. That was him at about 10 o'clock this morning. It's now...
Bear in mind, he's been up since 4.
He's been up since 4 this morning. That was him at 10 o'clock this morning. It's now 5:30 and he's only just fell asleep. Every time he was in the pram and he was lying back like that and the canopy was over, he'd shoot up and go, that ride? Because he knows, like, we watch the rides at home and stuff, and obviously he's been Disney a few times. We've come for the fireworks, which are in about an hour and a half. We want to wake him up to see the fireworks because he'd be gutted if he misses them. He knows we're coming to see the fireworks, and if he wakes up and the fireworks are being, he'll just start crying because he'll be gutted. You know, I'll put him in the pram, they'll have a nap, and then they'll get up. We had to just change our plan today because it was obvious he wasn't going to have a nap. We had to just change things up, and that's why we went out of the park.
I've never been in the middle of a fireworks display.
For a change, we stood at the back of the castle. So we actually stood between the Magic show and the carousel. Now, I didn't realise the fireworks aren't set off, or not all of them are set off right behind the castle. They're actually set off like a couple of 100 yards behind, sort of outside the park. So when you stood where we were, you get to kind of look at the castle, then look behind, look at the castle. Dexter woke up towards the end. I thought it would have been a bit of a nightmare, but it was actually quite nice. It was like having 2 different displays, wasn't it?
I think it was like you were in the middle of it, so all you done was you just looked up and you were like all surrounding.
Yeah, you weren't like, it's not like anyone could stand in the way. It was above you as opposed to over there. It was really nice.
I preferred that though, because there was less people.
Yeah, there was a lot less people. There was only.
We've seen Happily Ever After and seen it like loads on YouTube.